Father, I thank you for this day. And I thank you for this woman that you've given me.
We didn't have a ceremony today. We all had an experience that was unlike anything that I've experienced before.
I think that Jeff would agree that we really hit our stride when we were in college. We each became closer, and he was somebody who I would reach out to for just about anything. And talking with him always made me feel so much better. I know that several others in this room also look to him for support, and also just as a bright, shining light of energy. Because the reality is that you truly do radiate energy and happiness, and that has been absolutely kicked up through the roof since you met Taylor. I mean, seriously, for those of you in this room that have known them long enough, have you ever seen him smile as big as he's smiling these days?
If I'm being completely honest with you, I'm not good at writing speeches, so I made your wedding party and your guest write it for me. So her speech is a Mad Lib, and it's beautiful. I knew the moment that Taylor met Jeff, they were a match made in heaven. Taylor is so sassy, fierce, and quirky, while Jeff is very bumpy, bubbly, and red. I want to give to you with a little advice as you start your lives together. First of all, Taylor, you should never escape, no matter how handsome Jeff makes you. Jeff, be flaky with Taylor, even on the tangy days.
So fast forward to 2019, Jeff and I are each living in different states with our own careers, and Jeff calls me to say that he's been contacted by a church in Gainesville, which is where I was living at the time. And he comes down to visit the church and meet the staff, so I catch up with him, say, how was everything? He says, yeah, church is great, staff is super friendly, and I don't know, dude, there's this one chick. She's like super cool. So Jeff ends up taking the job, moves down to Florida, which was awesome because as adults, this was the first time we ever lived in the same town. So we got to hang out a lot more, and then as we started hanging out, the chick from church becomes Taylor, and Jeff continues to talk about how great this girl is, and I'm thinking, Jeff, dude, you just got a new job. Like, don't go chasing after some girl. What are you doing? But the truth is that these two are absolutely meant to be together. And I swear it only took a few times of all of us hanging out for me to really see it in your eyes.
Already?
I'm ready.
You can come out.
Mom looks gorgeous. Look at Mom.
Doesn't she look pretty?
Yeah, she does.
She's beautiful, ain't she?
It really is.
I figured I was going to go through this ceremony without crying or getting too upset or anything like that. And from the moment Taylor walked through those doors, I fell apart. You're so beautiful, Taylor.
I thank you for the ways that you have guided us to get to this exact moment right here. And Lord, I pray that this marriage would be a blessing in your kingdom. I promise to always put Christ above ourselves. I feel like the luckiest man alive. That God has given me the beautiful bride that you are, and that we get to spend a life in ministry with each other. A moment, Father, where we are sent out to do what you've called us to do. This is a divine marriage that you have been in the middle of it all along.
I promise to support you in all of the crazy of our busy lives, challenge you when there's opportunity for us to grow together, and be patient with you when we face our difficulties and differences, even though the Dodgers are clearly the superior team.
I promise to be patient and kind, and to remember that all things between us are rooted in love, even when you're clearly wrong and I'm right.
When I sat down to write these promises I would make, I wondered how I would possibly fit everything I wanted to tell you into one short list. I promised to never stop noticing the little moments of joy we share together, like how much you secretly love Disney as much as I do, and to always strive to do the little things in life that bring a smile to your face. I know God never promised an easy life, but He promised a fulfilling one that can be made a little extra special when you spend it with the person that He made for you. So while there are a million little promises I could make to you in this moment, I ultimately promise to always strive to show you the type of sacrificial, gentle, and humbling love that Jesus showed us all. I love you and can't wait to serve alongside you in this life forever.
Thank you for Taylor and for her heart, for the way that she continues to lead me. These are my promises to you as your husband. I love you more now than I ever have, and that will continue forever and always. And Father, I pray that you continue to grow me into the man that can lead her, that can lead our family. And Father, ultimately, that we would always turn our eyes and our heart to you.
I pray that you keep your eyes focused on the path that God's laying before you, and that your faith grows stronger together.
You're someone that can strike up a conversation with anybody in a room, regardless of who they are. The two of y'all are such genuine, friendly, loving, empathetic, beautiful souls with two of the biggest hearts that any of us are likely to ever come across.
It is my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Jeff and Taylor Skinner. You may now kiss the bride.
You know, I don't tell you this enough, but you've grown into such an incredible man, and I see the way you impact others, and I'm just so ridiculously proud of you.